Thank you, Sharan. CSL offers the state-of-the-art training and experiential learning with its live engineering labs functioning across. Sri Alvin Burgess, Electrical Technical Officer, Bernard Schultz. Thank you.
Namaskar. Namaskaram. I will try to make myself well accustomed with the local lingua franca. Allah welcome, Shukam. Thane alle. Is it okay? So this is very sweet language, Malayalam, and definitely whoever visit here, he or she must try to develop, because this is how national integration is possible. Man-to-man connection is possible, understanding is possible. Today, in this particular beautiful evening occasion, the main host of this occasion is none other than CMD CSL, the very dynamic Madhu Nayarji. We have the presence of Vice Chancellor, Indian Maritime University, Srimati Malini Sankarji, and then Cochin Port Authority Chairman Kashi Viswanathanji, Managing Director Vizhinjam Port Limited Srimati Dibba S. Ayarji, respected renowned artist P.V. Ramachandranji, all the officers, employees of Cochin Shipyard Limited assembled here today, ladies and gentlemen. This occasion is mainly to glorify the outstanding service rendered by the Cochin Shipyard Limited family to the nation. And this kind of service is always remarkable in many senses, from many angles, because this not only inspire the people of the country, but also make the country's position consolidate in the global map of the world. So this is how the journey of winning the world can continue. And I am really delighted that Cochin Shipyard Limited, in the last 50 years of their glorious history, they could able to stand tall all the time, whatever assignment is given to them, whether it is shipbuilding, ship repairs, all kind of modern technology incorporation, and keeping well association with the renowned global leading agencies of the maritime sector. And I believe this is how India will have to make itself self-reliant tomorrow. Atmanirbhar Bharat, to make India self-reliant, will have to grow independently in all the parameters which define the position of a nation and strength of a nation. So I believe this is how, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, in the last 10 years, whatever achievement we could able to achieve so far, it is always outstanding. because it is he who has given this idea of skilling India, make in India, start up India, stand up India, feed India, Khelo India, all these visionary kind of initiative he has undertaken under his leadership, under his vision. And even in maritime sector, Sagarmala program, Sagarmala scheme, it's very, very interesting. If you make the impartial assessment and do research with depth, you will discover the truth. That is why today I am here, and particularly I was just telling Madhu Nayarji, we will have to make Cochin Shipyard Limited and Cochin one of the global hub for shipbuilding and ship repair in the 21st century. My most devoted employees, officers present here today, I must congratulate all of you, because Madhu Nayarji all the time telling me high about your contribution, about your sincerity, about your dedication. That is why immediately after budget session I have rushed to this beautiful state, Kerala. God owns country. Kerala is beautiful from so many aspects. Beautiful society, beautiful culture, beautiful nature, and beautiful behavior. So this society always create an environment where humanity stand tall, beauty stand tall, and whoever visit Kerala, he or she get highly inspired and motivated to make his or her life beautiful and successful. Peace with tranquility, attain the highest happiness of life through the spiritual practice, spiritual journey. So these are all the golden heritage of Kerala. Anyway, today I have prepared a note as a submission how this India in the last 10 years could able to achieve many milestones along with this beautiful institution, CSL. CSL is the pride of the nation, having built and delivered more than 175 vessels, including Madhu Nayarji. If there is any figure exaggerated, please correct me. Okay. Madhu Nayarji, listen. Huh? CSL is the pride of the nation, having built and delivered more than 175 vessels, including export of 47 vessels to European and global clients. Is it okay? And undertaken more than 2,500 ship repair projects. The yard has advanced capabilities to construct ship and repair vessels, delivering landmark projects like India's largest double-hull Aframax tankers in the indigenous aircraft carrier, that is INS Vikram. CSS also houses a marine engineering training institute, Vigyan Sagar, supporting maritime skill development. As you all know, this union budget 25-26 has conferred upon the maritime sector of India numerous significant policy measures to boost shipbuilding, ship financing, ship repairs, ship recycling, and creation of shipbuilding cluster and for promotion of inland waterways. Maritime Development Fund has been proposed to be set up with a corpus of 25,000 crores for equity and debt financing. This will stimulate investment in ship acquisition, port development, and maritime infrastructure. This initiative is likely to generate 1.5 lakhs crore in investment by 2030, create thousands of employment opportunity, and will boost private sector participation, reduces foreign dependency, and enhances national maritime security. The revamped Shipbuilding Financial Assistance Policy 2.0 will extend direct financial subsidies to Indian shipyards, strengthen domestic shipbuilding capabilities, and reduce dependency on import. Since this shipbuilding financial assistance policy also includes a component of credit notes for shipbreaking in Indian yards, it will promote the circular economy. The promotion of new shipbuilding clusters of 1 to 1.2 million gross tonnage will help in realizing India's vision of becoming a US 30 trillion economy by 2047. The grant of infrastructure status to large ship would promote ship ownership and shipbuilding in India and place it among the top 5 countries in the space by 2047. Infrastructure status will allow shipping entities to secure funds with easier financial term, longer repayment periods, and lower rates from commercial bank. This will make it easier to buy ships from Indian shipyard and raise Indian ship ownership. Shipbuilding cluster will be facilitated to increase the range, categories, and capacity of ships. This will include additional infrastructure facilities, scaling, and technology to develop the entire ecosystem. The basic custom duty on raw materials. This is very important. The basic custom duty on raw materials, component, consumables, or parts for the manufacture of ship has been extended for another 10 years. The same dispensation has also been extended for ship breaking to make it more competitive. Also, the benefit of existing tonnage tax scheme, which was available only to seagoing ships, has been extended to inland vessels registered under the Indian Vessel Act 2021 and to promote inland water transport in the country. The legislative measures being enacted through the Merchant Shipping Bill 2024 and the Coastal Shipping Bill 2024 will further update the regulatory mechanism as per best global practices and usher in ease of doing business in this sector. Today, here at CSL, we inaugurated the state-of-the-art ProArt CNC plasma cum oxy fuel plate cutting machine. This handles a wide range of materials with unmatched accuracy and durability. It reflects our commitment to self-reliance and technological innovation. I was glad to perform the steel cutting of 2 new Green Tuck projects today. We launched the Green Tuck Transition Program with the overarching goal of transforming the maritime industry towards a more sustainable. The Panch Karma Sankalp of the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways espouses the adoption of cleaner technologies aimed at decarbonizing the maritime sector. It intends to replace the current harbor tuck fleet to more environmentally friendly alternative green tucks in a phased manner. A total of 16 green tucks are planned to be deployed at major Indian ports. CSL is the first company to construct India's first green truck under GTTP. The largest ever dredger, 12,000 cubic meter trailers suction hopper dredger is being constructed in India by CSL. It is a testament to the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat and the Make in India vision. पहली बार के लिए हुई है 12,000. It is the, I believe it is all the time biggest dredgers built in India. Yeah. So this is the milestone this CSL is going to achieve. I am happy to review the progress of this vessel, which is to be launched in July 2025 and delivered by the end of this year. This will add another feeder in the cap of CSL and increase its range of expertise in building vessels of various types, not only for India, but for the entire world. Maritime training and skilling is very important for the creation of talent pool of human resources who are adept with the latest technology in the maritime sector. CSL has successfully conducted 4 batches of upskilling training program training a total of 40 marks seafarers, enhancing practical skill in fitting and welding for maritime operation, aligning with global best practices in ship maintenance, repair, and construction. This creates employment opportunities for youth, strengthening India's global maritime workforce. It is very nice to know that the ASHAP Marine Startup Engagement Program of CSL has committed 5.1 crores to 11 startups spanning domains like deep tech, renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and etc. Over 500 direct and indirect employment opportunities are anticipated to be created. This time around, the budgetary allocation of the Ministry of Port Shipping Waterways has seen an unprecedented 46% rise over the last year. It has risen from 2,377 crores last year to rupees 3,470 crores this year. Also, the fund allocated for assistance to shipbuilding, research and development has also witnessed an increase of 143% from 150 crores last year to rupees 365 crores this year. So these are the important transformation taking place in the country in this particular sector. So now our vision is very clear. What is our targeted destination? By 2047, India wants to be self-reliant, Atmanirbhar, and India wants to become top developed nation in the world. And in this maritime sector, maritime industry, maritime trade, India wants to position itself one of the top 10 maritime nations in the world. So if it is so, if it is to be done practically, then the ecosystem in the country will have to build up with a global standard. So that is why, whether it is legislative transformation or technological incorporation and modernization, mechanization in all the aspects, all the verticals, India is now growing faster. That is why whatever good governance are being put into force, that is the reason why every individual, every citizen of the country got empowered and generated self-confidence to contribute for the overall development, overall growth of the country. That is why India regarded to be the fastest growing economy in the world by none other than the global topmost kind of writers, columnists and critics in the economic sector. And I believe this is the point where from we got inspired, because our leader, who is the most popular leader in the world at present, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And you have seen his global influence, how India, day by day, becoming a powerhouse, globally in all the sectors, whether it is climate action to combat the climate change, whether it is creating an ecosystem to make the people physically, mentally, spiritually fit through International Day of Yoga. In many verticals you have seen, whether there is any geopolitical situation, India's appeal to the globe is always being welcomed by all the sectors. So this is the power of India. Now we must have to realize it deeply. That is why I believe whatever CSL is doing, it is mainly as a follow-up actions to reach to that targeted destination set by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. With these few words, I again congratulate all of you, and I am confident this whatever quality service you have rendered, Madhu Nair ji and your team, जहां टीम स्पिरिट होंगे वो सफल तो बनेगी, because without teamwork no institution, no nation can grow. That is why सबका साथ सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास सबका प्रयास. That is why Team India. Why Team India? Because we will have to contribute. Every citizen of the country has a role to play in the growth of the nation. And that is why this spirit has come up. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. And this is what in CSL Madhu Nair is also doing with his team members. Whether it is employees, technicians, whether it is fitters, welders, electricians, and whether it is officers. Everyone is now joining hands with a very positive spirit and dedication, devotion, and commitment, honesty, and hard work. And this is what you have been proving yourself, that you are the kind of always for the overall growth of the nation. Nani. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.